Hello everyone and good evening. How's it going? This is LA Noire on the Nintendo Switch and this is going to be part 2. So let's resume. Right where we left off yesterday. Something about the slip of the tongue, is that it?
Not another step.
But we've already been through this.
Absolutely perfect for you.
Detective Phelps, LAPD. Are you the owner?
That's right. Richard Coombs at your service.
We've already been through this. Yeah, sadly. Didn't save that last bit of progress, I guess, last night. Okay, hold on then.
Here it is. Got the original pink slip there, too.
Okay, well, let's very quickly skip through all that.
Gene Archer, 146 North Fremont Avenue.
Okay, let's check the other slip. The receipt.
Harrison's purchase receipt was legit, at least. We have a couple of questions.
All right, fellas. Shoot.
Can you tell us how you came to buy the car?
Girl just wandered in right off the street.
Nothing unusual.
I think it was good cop, and bad cop
Not really
for
my
the three
usual type of
questions.
vehicle. The price was certainly right, though. Nice girl, but about as sharp as a bag of wet mice.
Did you pay with check or cash?
A check. She wanted it made out to cash, but I insisted. Man has to watch his cash flow.
What name?
I made it out to Gene Archer on the Bank of Arcadia.
Can you describe this Gene Archer?
Brunette, maybe 25, 26. Little on the plump side, but not bone ugly.
What was your impression of her?
Kind of harried and harassed. In a hurry to go somewhere, but no place to go. You get to know the type.
Do you know anything about the company that prints these pink slips?
Nope. Should I? It isn't exactly my business.
It says Marquee Printing. You've never heard of them?
Marquee. Sure. They do all the government red tape. You'll find the place down on Aliso Street near San Pedro.
When exactly did you hand over the check, Mr. Combs?
Close of play on Friday.
Why didn't you pay her cash? You knew the car was dirty.
I had an inkling. When people are in a hurry for money, always pay by check, son. Gives you a couple days to back out.
And then I might be bad cop the last one too.
This was all above board.
Yes, of course
Bad
it
cop.
was.
Did this look legitimate to you, Coombs?
I'm in used cars, son, not bearer bonds. In my business, you don't look a gift horse in the mouth. Now don't come on all high and mighty with me if you want my help.
Thanks for your help, Mr. Coombs. We need to continue the investigation.
Hope you sort out your problem with Mr. Harrison. Go easy on him, son. Boy's about as sharp as a bowling ball. He's built too low. The fastballs fly over his head.
Let me shoot this guy, please. You have a pleasant day, Mr. Coombs.
Right, this is where we stopped last night. But I guess it didn't save after talking to him. I had to use the phone. That's the last thing I did.
We can still run an APB on Gene Archer. Get on the horn and call it in.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
Requesting an APB on Gene Archer, age approximately 25, on suspicion of grand theft auto.
I'll relay the information.
Messages for me, please.
James Velasco is being held at Central Station on suspicion of GTA. Possible link to the Harrison case. They're waiting on you to conduct the interview.
Well, we're going back to the Central Police Station then. Pardon me, it's my allergies. What's he doing?
Here's a chicken and egg question for you. Do you think you have to be an asshole to sell cars? Or that selling cars turns you into an asshole?
You've got it in for everyone today, haven't you?
I've always got it in for car sales. Doesn't matter what day it is. And why do they always think they're comedians when they're about as funny as a heart attack?
Maybe the more annoying
It's
thing
funny
is
as a
the
heart
quicker you
attack.
sign on the dotted line, just to get the hell out of there.
All units, shots fired, officer needs help. Chateau and Valencia, Chateau and Valencia. Shots fired, officer needs help. Unit to handle code 3, identify.
Sorry, boys. Whoa, 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 whoa. Officer, please don't stand too close to my car. I was following the map, and apparently I shouldn't have. It's a shortcut. I was trying to get this guy to move. A great force in a great city.
Detectives, Velasco is prepped and ready in 2. Another stolen car with legit papers.
Thanks.
Don't you have rules against this sort of thing?
Which room? Did he say which interview room it was in?
Isn't there anything else you can do?
Let me read the signs. Interview room 1 and 2. Interview room 1. Is it the one? No, it's empty. Okay.
Is anybody making coffee soon?
There he is. Okay.
Call me bastard.
James Belasco?
I want a lawyer. It's my car and I got the proof right here. Take a look for yourself.
The paper is real enough, Belasco, but the car isn't yours. This pink slip is a forgery.
But the forgery is not made by him, though. Don't think so. That doesn't tell us much. Legitimate pink slip made out to James Belasco of 146 North Fremont Avenue. Okay. Check for used vehicle. Made payable to Gene Archer, Bank of Arcadia.
Hey, I got more to say.
Well, sorry, I didn't mean to,
Where were you taking the car, James?
Blow it off, Greenhorn. You'll get nothing from me.
You're a two-time loser. If you don't give me something,
Can't
I'm
be
gonna
too
have to
gentle
VA
with
for
the guy,
maximum.
apparently.
You're looking at 10 years, Belasco. Kiss your youth goodbye.
I want a deal.
Keep talking and we'll see what sort of deal you're worth.
My job is to drive the cars out of state. Nevada, Arizona, sometimes New Mexico. But the paperwork they provide is normally a breeze.
Does the name Gene Archer mean anything to you?
Nope. Never heard of her.
Ah, that's the wrong thing.
You want my partner here to convince you that you do know her?
I'm giving you the straight dope. I don't know no Gene Archer.
Well, we got the right information, but that was not the right way to go about it. Auto theft racket.
What happens to the cars once they cross over the state line?
I don't know. I just deliver them.
And that was the wrong thing
I don't
too.
know about the ownership papers. Who do you get them from?
Pick them up along with the car. Always from a different guy, every time.
You had a chance to cooperate, Velasco. See you in 10 years when you get out.
You're Phelps, right?
Yes, I am. Look, can we do this later? I'm in the middle of it.
Ray Pinker. I'm with Technical Services. The pink slips are all real.
Yes, we know that.
There's only one company that prints them in California, the Marquee Printing Company. They've confirmed that the numbers are legitimate.
You've checked them out?
Sure. They're on Aliso Street, near the corner of San Pedro. The guy I spoke to was Lightfall. Gordon Lightfall. Here, I wrote it down.
Thanks, Ray. This is a great lead. We'll get down there as soon as we can.
I believe it's the only other place that I can visit anyway at this point.
Phelps, your GTA suspect, Gene Archer, spotted by a patrolman. Western Union office, 253 South Hill. Less than a minute away down the street if you run. Go! She won't hang around.
What? You don't see that every day? A cop running? The cop from the newspapers. Feels like more than a minute. It's on the side of the road, it looks like. Western Union office, they said. Is it here?
LAPD. We'll take it from here.
God damn it. Everyone's against me. Look, just let me get my money and get out of here, okay? You look sweet. How about giving a girl a break? That could be very nice.
I'm afraid I can't do that, Miss Archer. Stefan, call for black and white.
Just my luck to get the only hair sure cop in the LAPD.
Stolen Kaiser Fraser.
The car you sold to Coombs was stolen, Miss Archer. There won't be any money.
I handed over all the right paperwork when I sold it, Buster.
She may be, I don't know. I mean, you can't tell from her face that she's lying if she is. Note from Ray Pinker. Multiple pink slips found in possession of multiple GTA suspects. That was wrong.
Calm down, Gene. Just tell me why you sold the car.
You're sweet. You really are. But just get the fuck out of my way.
How long have you and Belasco been delivering cars?
Who is James Belasco?
And that was wrong too. I really have a
He's the guy you boost
no
cars
feel
with.
for these
Gave you
things
up.
anymore.
He thinks you're so dumb you'd steal a free sample.
So I'm no genius. I make the best with what I've got. Why are you so cruel?
You decided to make this hard on yourself, Gene. Let's see how you handle the hard time.
What does it matter in the end if I keep asking the wrong questions? Or picking the wrong options anyway. Come on, get in. Marquee Printing Company, office and distribution operation. Just wanted any incoming car to get out of my way.
Used to getting her own way. Little did she know her feminine charms were useless against the impenetrable Cole Phelps. She's not my type. And what is your type, Phelps? I'm married. I know that. But you're not blind or dead inside.
Don't think you ever see his wife, anything.
Scrap that second half.
You never see him at home with his wife.
I don't know. Blondes, I guess. Hallelujah! The man is human after all. Now we're getting somewhere. Yep, I'm with you on the blondes. Brunettes are fine too. And there's nothing wrong with a good redhead. But I draw the line at gray. You know what? I might have to lift that embargo soon in the interest of maintaining a free man. A man with high standards. The standards are only as high as the last glass of whiskey.
Printing company, where is it? Oh, well, there we go. That's him, the cop from the paper.
And what can I do for you, gentlemen?
I'm a traffic detective from Central Division. Who's in charge here?
I am, Gordon Lightfall. What's this about?
We understand that your company prints California vehicle titles.
Yes, I have the government contract to print pink slips. Have done for some years.
Have you had any goods or equipment stolen recently? We're running up against stolen cars with seemingly legitimate paperwork.
Not recently. Have you ruled out forgery? There's no shortage of talented artists in this town.
We'll keep it in mind.
Should I look for clues? There's no music.
We have some questions for you, Mr. Lightfall.
Okay. Knowledge of theft racket. Pink slip supply. Coombs auto deliveries.
Mr. Lightfall, we're currently working 2 auto theft cases. Do you know anything about a car theft ring?
Certainly not. Why would I get mixed up in a thing like that?
Looks nervous to me.
We have suspects with legitimate pink slips that were printed here, Lightfall. You better give me something before I bring the whole department down here.
Don't be hysterical, detective. As a matter of fact, we had a similar problem a couple of years ago. A number of used car lots were selling blank documents to a criminal organization.
Do the names Cliff Harrison and James Belasco mean anything to you?
No, they do not.
If there's anything wrong, I can't tell from his face. His tone didn't seem off either. No, that was wrong.
You sure you don't know either of them?
Never heard of either gentleman.
Do you have a delivery ledger, Mr. Lightfall? We would like to cross-check against the Coombs Automotive Emporium.
It's a little out of the ordinary, detective. I'm not sure I can share those sorts of records.
Hand it over, Lightfall. You don't want us having bad thoughts about you, do you?
Very well, but this really is irregular. Over here.
Well, I suppose life is irregular.
Look for patterns, recurring names, unusual addresses, anything out of the ordinary.
Any name I recognize in there? That would have been Jean. What was her name again? Jean something. Dylan, Lawrence, Bigelow. There's a name that comes often in there. Bigelow. Believe he was over on that side as well. Bigelow.
You certainly encourage repeat business, Lightball. This Mr. Bigelow is a good customer. Sorry to bother you, sir. We'll let you know if there are any developments.
Okay, 58 Industrial Street then. Straight on. Whoa. Don't get in our way. Hey, we've avoided accidents so far.
We should call for a couple of black and whites. Get Fleischer down here.
I thought you Marines were gung-ho, Cole. You have a 45, don't you ever want to use it? I'll take the back. Just give me a few seconds to get around there.
Cole Phelps, LAPD. All of you are coming downtown with me. Think so, huh? Look sharp, it's the cops! Throw out the guns. What's with all the firecrackers?
Okay, it's the R button to get undercover.
Let's move forward! Weapons on the ground, now! There, line them up. Son of a bitch shot me.
Shoot.
Move!
Got him.
Put your weapons down and your hands in the air.
Oh.
Covering fire! Your move, bitch. Come get me.
Where's this last one? Okay, I think I see him.
Keep moving! I got you now, motherfucker. Kill a cop, and it's the electric chair.
There's one on a on a higher level.
Back on the way out. Stay down. Let's see if I can't put one.
I was aiming higher. I didn't think he would be crouching.
All right, don't shoot. Keep your hands up. Watch him, Bukowski. He doesn't move until I've tossed this place.
Pink slips. All blank.
There are enough slips here to keep them stealing cars till Christmas.
I thought I had to look through that ledger. No, this I've already looked at. Okay, hold on. Marquee Printing Company, it says on it. Stephen Bigelow.
Marquee Printing Company. There's nothing like going direct to the source.
Name of carrier, Gordon Lightfall. Yeah, well, he's in on it, looks like. Customer, check merchandise carefully. If a package is short or damaged, have the driver notate this bill. Okay.
I'm not saying anything till I've seen a lawyer.
Is there anything else I'm supposed to look at? These boxes? No. Apparently, I'm not done with this. What, these things?
Betting slip. Looks like Mr. Lightfall has been on a losing streak.
He's been repaying his bookies.
We've got a trail of pink slips and stolen cars that leads right to your door, Bigelow. You're in this up to your neck, but I don't think you're the man in charge. Make it easier on yourself. Give him up.
I do work on cars for customers. You charge in here shooting up the place like it's the Ballard of Bulge. I can't give you anything.
We know about Marquee Printing. You can make this easier on yourself by giving us your man on the inside.
I sometimes repair cars and put them back on the road. I need a pink slip to resell them. There's no problem there.
Good cop, bad cop. Cues.
There are at least 4 dead men in this warehouse. A couple more. Punks won't make for that much extra paperwork. We'd be doing the legal system a favor.
Okay, tough guy. I get the message. Lightfall. The guy who runs Marquee. He's the big shot. He likes to spend big at the track. He owes people.
I think the big shots are those that he owes money to, more like.
Lightfall. The guy with no luck at the track. Tell me about him.
It's one of the guys lying over there. You're right. He has no luck.
We've just seen him. He's not one of those guys. No?
So if I go over there and check his jacket, your story's gonna ring true? I'm warning you, Bigelow.
Give it a try, Flatfoot. For some reason, none of my guys like to bring ID to work.
Whether you give up your bosses or not, Bigelow, you're going away for as long as I can put you there.
We'll see. I didn't fire a shot, copper. I just watched you tear my place up.
Apprehend Gordon Lightfall. Okay. So we're going back to Marquee Printing Company.
I got friends who work at the Examiner.
No, not this one.
We go to Washington now with national news from American Century Broadcasting.
It's possible that I may end the case without visiting one of those locations again.
What a mess.
Gonna take some cleaning up.
There may be more than one way
Shouldn't have
to
gone
finish a case.
Shouldn't bring guns to work with them. We didn't have a lot of choice.
You have to admire the barefaced cheek of someone who tries to blow your brains out one minute and pleads innocence the next.
Yeah, especially when he's surrounded by evidence. But guys like Bigelow spend so much time convincing themselves that they're not doing anything wrong, that they actually start to believe their own bullshit.
They get sloppy. Bigelow, Lightfall, all of them. If they hadn't, who knows how long they could have kept this racket going.
Complacency or greed. It's always one of the two that brings them down. Careful!
Get out of my way! Yo!
All units of 459 just occurred in 6th and Ceres. Any unit to handle, code 2 identified.
It's a long way.
You're under arrest.
You again? This harassment is starting to wear thin.
We found a box of pink slips in a warehouse full of hot cars. You signed for them, Lightbulb.
I signed for all the orders and deliveries. You'll need something better than that, cowboy.
Gambling debts. Stephen Bigelow testifies to large debts accumulated by Gordon Lightfall. Betting slips. Sent to Anita Park betting slip stamped lose made out to Gordon Lightfall. Delivery to Stephen Bigelow. Well, he just said that he always signs for them, so this can't be why, the thing, but this could be this. This could be the right thing.
Save it, Lightball. We already have all we need to send you down.
I've had enough of this. You either produce some shred of proof, or I call my attorney.
Well, I think the slips are better evidence than the testimony of a known felon. Yeah, there we go.
The organization. We know about the debts, Lightball.
I agree. I have a small problem. I'm prepared to help you in any way I can, Detective. I'll name names. I need you to keep this out of the paper. You
need to shut up now, Lightball. Gordon Lightball, I'm charging you with conspiracy and fraud. Hands behind your back.
Not doing too good with interrogating suspects.
The LAPD Central Traffic Division has today smashed a nationwide auto theft ring, writes crime correspondent, blah, blah, blah. Oh, here it is. Traffic squad detectives confronted a large group of armed thugs. After an exchange of gunfire, more than a dozen dead criminals were removed from the scene. The LAPD sustained no casualties. Damn fine work, Phelps. Now get out there and nail some more bad guys, will you? I want to finish reading this.
It's not gonna be good, is it? Questions correct? Well, a little more than half, I guess. Vehicle damage. Well, not too bad, but yeah, I guess only meritorious. 3 stars, not 5. It's almost as if I'm playing this blind again. I can remember some details, but not everything.
My family runs a shipping business in San Francisco. We used to have 2 ships a week to Tokyo. We've been in shipping for 2 generations, Hank. I've never been on a voyage anywhere. I feel like Odysseus in the beginning of his journey.
The Odyssey took 10 years, Cole.
This is the American century. America can rule the world after we win this war.
We need to stay alive, Cole. These men are counting on us. Have you heard what the veterans are saying to each other?
No.
Golden Gate and 48. That's 4 more hard years of fighting.
The Fallen Idol. This may be the last case pertaining to traffic.
Phelps, Bukowski, you have a new case. 2 women, possible drink drive.
How is that a case?
The broad says she was doped and that somebody tried to kill her.
Where did this take place?
That's the bit you're gonna love. Right across the street.
What?
The Chevy Styline took a nosedive off the escarpment, fetched up underneath a Cola King billboard. Up to it, boys. We got bad guys to catch.
Need a drink. I got the jitters again.
I need a drink, I got the jitters again. Okay, that's what he said.
See you later, fellas. Try not to work too hard. Look at you, bantering with the boys. It's a tear to my eye watching my caterpillar grow wings. I'm just trying to fit in. Educated, hardworking, straight as an arrow. I hate to break it to you, Cole, but you'll never fit in Central.
Oh, because you have to be a crook, I guess, to fit in at Central. If you're straight as an arrow, you can't fit. Okay. That's great to hear. Oh, well, let's go on foot. It's right across the street, up those stairs. I bet it's up the hill, isn't it? Don't know if I'll be able to get there on foot. Oh, well, there we go. No, okay. It's alright.
Her face looks familiar. Well, that's June Ballard. Tarzan's sister, beast of the Amazon. She's married to Guy McAfee. The captain has moved to Vegas now, but the 2 of them still have juice. Phelps, traffic.
Detective Phelps. Hey, Bukowski. Long time no see.
You could have called this in by megaphone, Enrique. Phelps, this is Enrique Gonzalez. Enrique
He
was
looks
a pretty
like...
decent middleweight. What do we have, Gonzalez?
Broad drives right through the empty lot and off the
Oh
side of
yeah,
the
it's
stop.
him.
Her stories that a movie producer doped her and her friend.
What's his name again? He plays Kara in the Stargate movie and the TV show in SG-1.
Scraping both of them off the pavement.
What's the name of the actor again? I was watching an interview of him not a month ago, actually.
Pretty knocked around.
Kid gonna be all right?
I think so. They've taken her to Central Receiving. If you want to take a look around, stall the ambulance.
Thanks. Do that.
One more thing. Watch out for the driver. She cuts
Alexis Cruz. I think that may be him. It looks like him anyway, at least the character model, it's... resembles him a lot if it's not him. Hold on, video games, LA Noire, Patrolman, Enrique Gonzalez. Yeah, there we go. I knew it was him. I recognized him. And the voice too. But mostly the face. That's pretty cool. Being the Stargate fan that I am, how did I not recognize him the first time around?
Mrs. McAfee, we would like to ask you a few questions, if that's okay.
I prefer to use my maiden name, June Ballard. You might be familiar with some of my work.
Can you tell us what happened here?
You're kind of cute for a cop.
She's still drunk.
On the serious side.
What about me, June? I'm a big fan of Beast
You?
of...
I don't like. Keep out of
Oh, doping allegation. B-movie actress and driver of crashed Chevy Styline.
We understand that you're still suffering from the effects of the accident, Caffey.
The effects of
The officer says
alcohol.
that you claimed that you were drugged. But who did this to you?
That rat slipped us under the fin. It's no wonder I feel so dopey. I can't remember.
It's possible she's saying the truth. Nope.
Who drugged you?
Ah, I really have no feel for that.
You really are a cute detective. But a little too naive for my taste.
Yeah, I'm too nice. Yeah, that's for sure.
This is a big scene, Phelps. We need to get our bearings. Let's go see the coroner.
The coroner? Well, that's him, isn't it? No? I know. Or it's down there. No? Oh, yeah. Whoa. How do we get down there without falling? They move real slow, don't they? It's almost like they're in slow motion.
You'll want to see this, Phelps. It's there, laid out on the trunk. And that isn't even the best part.
Hold on. What? Is there something I'm supposed to notice from this? No. Okay. Panties? Wait, what?
They've been torn off. Where did you find them?
They were stuffed in the young lady's handbag. I'll run a trace for semen when I get back to the lab.
Dear Jesse, please, dear, come home. If you're worried about your father, don't be. All is forgiven. He has a hot temper and he can be very proud, but you're still his little girl and he loves you. I know he didn't mean those things he said. You're a good, decent girl.
She's a long way from
You're a good, decent girl, dear, and you're not made for Hollywood. I was 15 once myself. I wanted to be just like Clara Bow and wear lovely dresses and kiss handsome men. But once I grew up and married your father, I realized I wouldn't never have been happy in that life. You'll realize it one day too, I'm sure. Aunt Junie's? Yeah, I think that's what they mean. Aunt Junie's looking out after you, but I can't help worrying. You know what your old mother's like. The world is a very dangerous place for young girls, especially ones with stars in their eyes. Stars are nice to look at, but sometimes they can blind you to what's right in front of your nose. Emma and Molly miss you awfully. Emma's getting so pretty now, and little Molly is bright as a button, just like you were at her age. They need their big sister to look out for them. Dear, dear Jesse, please come back. I'm frightened for you. I can't help feeling something terrible is going to happen. I cry for you every night. Your loving mother, Camille Hamilton. I think it's Hamilton that it spells. Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Chevrolet.
Looks like they're lucky they weren't more badly injured.
Must have been unconscious. Being relaxed tends to lessen the soft tissue damage.
Usually, doesn't the speedometer remain stuck at the speed of the impact when they crash into something? Here it says 0. Doesn't that mean that the car was pushed? That the motor wasn't running when this happened? Or something? I don't know, I'm no expert.
Drunk driver?
Maybe not.
How so?
Well, the head I found without a body piqued my interest. See what you think.
Alas, poor Yorick. I knew him, Horatio.
Is it real?
No. I think it's supposed to be a replica of an Indian shrunken head. It's some kind of curio or movie prop. See the casting marks?
Yeah.
What's it made from? Plaster of Paris would be my first guess, then painted.
So we can rule out the murder angle?
No, you can rule that in. That thing was wedging the accelerator to the floor. Whoever did it wanted these women dead.
We should speak to Ballard again. She might not be telling us the whole story.
Injured female passenger.
What can you tell us about the passenger in your car?
Jessica Hamilton. Poor Jessica. It's been a rough day for her. She's desperate to break into movies. What more can I say?
She's family to you, no? She's your niece. What more can I say, she says. Should I play bad cop to force it out of her, or should I accuse her? It's not always easy to decide what's the right course of action. I mean, she's holding off on us. That's what I can accuse her of. But if I press accuse, is he going to accuse her of that, or accuse her of something else?
I think you're lying, Mrs. McAfee. I think something happened to Jessica yesterday before the crash.
I'm offended, Sunshine.
See, he's accusing of something else. Yeah, this is wrong.
I didn't think so. You should be more careful. Behind the glitz, this can be a very rough old town.
We found a shrunken head that was used to tamper with your car.
You see, I normally don't drive off cliffs. The last thing I remember is getting behind the wheel.
Well, she's clearly hiding something. She's averting my eyes. But what? Do I accuse her or do I play bad cop? And what about the underwear? Women's briefs torn at seams, forcibly removed, found in Jessica Hamilton's bag. Okay.
It's obviously some kind of movie prop. You must know where it came from.
In case you hadn't noticed, I am the talent. And the talent doesn't deal with props or sets or any of that kind of stuff. Why don't you ask Mark Bishop which prop house he uses?
I think I remember the case now. Something about they film young aspiring actresses in little to no clothes with a camera hidden behind a mirror or something like that. I can't recall exactly all the details, but I think that's something to do with that.
You mentioned a Mark Bishop. You think he might have had something to do with this?
He is a movie producer. As for his involvement, you just leave it to me and my husband to worry about.
She's looking me straight in the eye here. I've got nothing to link him to anything. His name only just came up and I have no new evidence, so... No, that's wrong, again.
It's not going to play that way, Mrs. McAfee. We'll take it from there.
Relax, detective. You're not nearly as cute when you're mad.
1 out of 4.
I think it would be in everyone's best interest if you accompanied Patrolman Gonzalez back to the receiving hospital.
I'm being taken in?
You could say that.
On what grounds?
On the grounds that you are under the influence of narcotics and that you are withholding information from the police.
My husband is going to want a word with you, Sonny Jim.
I think we're good here. Let's go see what we can shake out of the kid.
Interview Jessica Hamilton in the Central Receiving Hospital. Well, yeah, okay, this is where we're headed. What about Mar Bishop? Well, we don't have the destination, so we're gonna have to go and talk to Jessica first. Okay, let's get back to our car. Sorry, miss.
Borrow some of that mascara.
Sorry, miss.
His mother would be proud of him. I don't know which one I like better.
Oh, it's right next to the police station.
So this is what a morgue looks like, huh?
Hello, Detective Phelps, here to interview a Jessica Hamilton.
Jessica Hamilton. Oh, yes. She's in the room, right behind you, Detective.
You can't hold me here. No! I don't
Feeling
need to
better
be
since this
manhandled by
morning,
a doctor. I need my lawyer. Hey, where is the telephone? Do you know who I
Can we? Can you shut up, this woman, whoever she is? I'm trying to interview someone here.
Hello, Jessica. My name is Cole Phelps. I'm a policeman. I'd like to talk to you about your accident, if that's okay.
Okay.
She looks very young, 15.
You Sap's gonna get this rewire job done or what?
Can you tell me what you remember about the crash?
It's all kind of fuzzy. I remember waking up here. Nothing happened yesterday.
Do you know where the bathroom is?
Sure, sure.
But what about that? Nothing happened. Driver of crashed vehicle alleges doping, attempted murder in captain's report.
Is it a fracture?
I'm gonna use intuition. Oh, what? There's no connection? Hold on.
Redress the wound nurse?
Can probably fix that. I'm gonna share my connection with my Switch.
Is the doc coming in?
Hold on. Waiting for it to come online. It should work normally. Come on. Load it up. Okay, we're online. No internet connection? Yeah.
Did the mother leave already?
Accuse?
Tell the truth, Jessica. Why the big cover-up?
I'm not lying to you.
Underwear. I guess. No? Yeah, but that's what I would. That's what I thought, but I start doubting myself after all the mistakes from before.
Happened. I didn't want that. I just wanted to be a star, to be in movies. I told Junie what happened, and she told me to toughen up. That was the price of stardom.
Did she now, cold-hearted bitch?
It's not Junie's fault. It's not my first time. I had a boyfriend back home, but my father found out about him.
Even if you consented, Jessica, you're still underage.
Contact with parents. We have the letter.
We need to get in touch with your parents, Jessica, to tell them what has happened.
Oh, you don't need to worry them. They sent me along to stay with Aunt June. They trust her to take care of me.
The letter. It fits, no, doesn't it?
How are we going to make this right if you lie to us?
Please, Detective, why would I lie to you?
Has there been an accident?
Because you're a runaway, Jessica, and you don't have your parents' permission to be here. Now, do you want to tell me what really happened?
I went with Junie to this strange place. It's difficult to remember. Someone gave me a drink to calm my nerves, and then I felt faint. I think I must have passed out.
Association with Bishop.
How did you meet Mr. Bishop?
Well, Junie is a big movie star. You probably know that. She's doing a new movie.
Well, I've got nothing to accuse her of, but I may have to coax more out of her, so I may have to be a bit rough. No. Oh, yeah, no, that's right.
Story with
Okay.
Bishop and Mrs. McCaffrey. Why does he want the two of you dead?
That can't be true. Mr. Bishop seemed very happy today. I mean, yesterday.
And that's why he wedged a shrunken head against the accelerator pedal and punted the two of you over an escarpment?
I overheard Junie speaking to him on the phone a couple of times. Screaming, really. She can be very hard sometimes, Junie. But they seemed okay yesterday, like they worked it out.
Evidence of criminal abuse.
I know what happened to you, Jessica. Where exactly did it take place?
Please, it's scary. It's really difficult to think of anything.
She's scared. Maybe being a good cop here? But my own instinct would be that to get her to talk here, I need to reassure her that she's not in any trouble, that she didn't do anything wrong, that it was not her fault. I need her to talk.
Jessica, I really need you to help me here.
I remember the mermaid.
Was the mermaid in the movie too?
No, it was on the front of a building. We pulled up in front of the mermaid.
4 out of 4. Okay, well, she was a bit easier to interrogate, I guess. I'm better at interrogating the good guys, I suppose. I don't have the mind of a criminal. Which is a good thing, I guess.
If you went back home so you felt better, Jessica.
I couldn't do that, officer. What if I got the part and I wasn't there?
Can we leave soon?
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Must be her lawyer. He certainly expedited her release.
I don't like it, Cole. Why is she in such a hurry?
My thoughts
We should
exactly.
follow her.
I am gonna have to tail them, and, well,
There she goes. Come
that
on.
means not getting noticed. The icon will flash if you are tailing too closely, slipping too far behind, or attracting attention by driving recklessly.
Ballard is definitely up to something. She seems to have made a remarkably speedy recovery.
Where are they going? They turned right twice already.
Easy, Cole. Better back it off.
Well, yeah, but at that point, if I went back, that would have attracted attention more than just standing there, I think.
It's the tale of this town, Cole. Lambs that go willingly to slaughter. Who the hell is that?
Just skipping. I'm losing them.
Ballard is definitely up to something.
Well, they're way ahead of me. I'm mostly following them on the mini-map at this point.
Remarkably speedy recovery.
Okay, they turned right. Okay, that's it, they're moving. Okay, they're over there. Are they parking? Yeah.
Get in there and see what she's up to.
Take cover at the door. She stopped to use the phone. A booth with a newspaper. Okay, there, this one.
Baby? No! I don't want him taught a lesson. You know what I want. Well, then make someone else do it! You still know people out here, don't you? Then make some calls! I'm gonna be very clear about this. You get this done, or I'm... Wilson's Hotel. Mr. Mark Bishop, that son of a bitch, lives in apartment 803.
Okay.
Sure, I got the film.
Okay, she left. Okay, I don't want to be noticed. Alright. Come on, get in. Okay.
So what's the story? I'm guessing she didn't stop for light refreshments.
She made a call. Sounds like Mark Bishop has a heap of trouble headed for her. I've got an address. Wilson's Hotel, apartment 803.
Oh shit, you better step on it.
If he's got any sense, he'll be as far away from home as possible.
If you had any sense, you wouldn't have tried bumping off Guy McCaffrey's wife in the first place. Or you'd done the job properly. McCaffrey will break a fella's legs just from looking at him.
What did you make of the kid?
Keep 3 TV, looking good. What a great game. Hi. How's it going today?
That fucking bitch Ballard sold her out.
Who's this, by the way? Who am I talking to?
Why did they try to kill her?
Oh man, oh man, oh boy, oh boy. Another great driver, I know.
Hotel, 1220 West 7th Street, Westlake Park. 11K code 3. All other units code 2. KGPL.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Gun it! Let's get to the apartment before someone gets hurt.
Oh good, hope you are all good. Just quick check in before dinner. Ah, hi Luke. Okay, understood. Well, you have a good dinner then. Oops. Is he gonna be home? It's apartment 803.
You the cops? I tried to stop them. It's room 803, left out of the elevator.
Yeah, alright then.
Sounds like we're about to make it a hat trick of hysterical female witnesses.
803.
Give it up, LAPD.
Oops. How do you... Oh, yeah. My partner is just standing there doing nothing. Bit of help? He's just standing there, not even watching or anything. He's just idle.
Are you injured, Mrs. Bishop?
I'm all right now. Those horrible, awful men.
Perhaps you should sit down, ma'am.
Yes, yes. Forgive me, officers. I'm very flushed. I'll just sit down for a moment.
That's perfectly normal, ma'am. Take a moment while we look around.
Yes, thank you. Just look at this mess.
Looking for clues, looking for clues. Another time and place.
Don't think this is any use to us.
Well, the picture is, though. No?
Looks like we found our mermaid. Who are these men in the picture?
My husband, Mark, and Marlon Hopgood. They work together on occasion. That's Hopgood's shop.
Yeah, it's a shop that sells filming equipment, lenses, cameras, film, and the like, if I recall correctly.
Don't think this is anything.
Tequila!
Nothing significant.
Intolerance.
Great Wall of Babylon. A replica of a replica.
Another picture?
Looks like the old movie set downtown.
Doesn't tell me anything.
I know what I should do with it, though. Put it in my pocket. Gay Cowboys to Mark Bishop, with thanks from Silver Screen Props. A receipt for something? A check?
What do you have to do to earn $20,000?
Yeah, in money from 1947 as well. Like, not exactly recent. Domestic disturbance.
Those men, I think they work for Guy McAfee. Do you know the name?
No. Why should I?
June Ballard is married to Guy McAfee. Have you heard of her?
That slut. She's been badgering my husband for days.
Mrs. McAfee alleges that your husband tried to kill her and her friend last night. I think you should tell us what you know.
My husband's a movie producer. This has something to do with his new picture. He doesn't include me in his business.
She looks pretty riled up and not likely to hide something at this point. I'd say maybe good cop, like give in to her hatred of the other woman to get her to talk, maybe? Something like that? No. Okay, this is wrong again.
Using June Ballard in his new movie?
Hardly. Mark feels that June Ballard has limited range and is over the hill.
Where can we find your husband, ma'am?
He told me he would be on set. That's all I know.
And this is wrong again?
Gloria, you know what happens to these poor deluded kids, and you go along with it. I need to find your husband.
Why'd you come to Hollywood, detective? Handsome young man like you might find a little something in the movies. You've never thought about it?
No, I haven't.
Well, then you must be the only person in this burg who hasn't. We're born into temptation, detective. It's character that determines what we do about it.
Why is your husband paying Lorna Hopgood $20,000?
Lorna? Marlon's ex-wife? Are you sure?
Well, I've got the check that I could present as evidence, but,
You're lying, Mrs. Bishop. It's some kind of payoff. You know exactly what the money is for and who it's getting paid to.
Do I? Would you like to prove that, detective?
Your husband looks like he's being blackmailed. They obviously have something on him if he's prepared to kill to cover it up. Why is the payment going to Hopgood and not McAfee?
Lorna works at a check-cashing place in Hollywood. You need to ask Hopgood why he needs that much money in cash.
Your husband was at a casting yesterday with a young girl?
Not that I know of. He told me he was looking at locations. The picture's been cast.
Jessica remembered a mermaid. The mermaid on the front of the prop store. You better come clean with me.
This is a sick town, detective. Are you sure you really want to know? The truth is, my husband likes them young.
And you think that's okay?
I was 16 when I first met him. I thought he was a genius, a magician with film. I was 20 before I realized he was just a B-movie hack. But he's nothing compared to some of the monsters at these big studios. My guess is Ballard sacrificed her little friend. Happens to a lot of girls.
Your husband is in trouble. It could go easier for him if you were
2 out of
helpful
4
in this
correct.
situation.
He's a big boy, detective, and so are you. This is Hollywood. There's always a deal to be done.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a location on a silver screen prop store.
Just a moment. Silver Screen Props, corner 3rd and Figueroa.
Thanks.
Okay. We're on our way. Locations. Silver screen props. Set as destination. There we go. Okay. You can only get up there with the elevator? No stairs? That doesn't sound
Aging
convenient.
movie star, a wannabe starlet, and a living producer's wife. We're finally rubbing shoulders with the almost rich and famous.
And from the stories they've given us, clearly none of them.
Come in, partner.
Let's hear a song from the Ink Spots.
Mrs. Bishop knows more than she's letting on.
She doesn't seem to realize how much trouble her husband is in. The LAPD are the least of their worries right now.
Eh, you think she'd have gotten the hint after those hatchet men briefed?
Okay, we're on our way again.
She's just loyal.
Or she's in on it. She didn't seem like your average giddy broad with nothing between the ears.
Or she might just be trying to buy enough time for Bishop to put a couple of oceans between him and McCaffrey.
I also need assistance 540 West 9th Street and Uncle Sam's Army Supply 540.
Nah, I'm not answering to dispatch. Wait. I was too occupied.
Slow down before someone gets hurt.
Okay, and I ran into a dead end. Wonderful. Was too occupied driving and trying to drive right to notice that I overshot my destination or whatever. What's that? I passed right in front of it, or what? Ah, there. Silver props. Silver screen props.
Phelps and Bukowski, LAPD. We're investigating the attempted murder of June Ballard and Jessica Hamilton.
Christ! I'm Marlon Hopgood. How can I help?
You hold castings here?
How'd you hear about that? I got a little soundstage out back.
Lead the way.
Backdrops. The Happy General.
Keep him here, Stefan. I'm gonna take a look around.
What's this got to do with me?
Don't try my patience. Knucklehead.
There's a hidden room, as I recall. Yeah.
Turn off the lights, Hopgood.
Why would I want to do that?
Humor him.
There we go.
One-way mirrors. There's a room on the other side.
Huh. Well, well. Find a way into that peep den, Phelps. I'll stay here and keep our pervert company.
We've seen this kind of thing before. That prop shrunken head. Pills.
Doping a 15-year-old kid and abusing her in a screen test. What is wrong with these people?
Warning, maybe habit forming. Dr. Stoneman, MD. Mix of an abundance of warm water with baking, blah 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 blah. Baking soda? I don't know. Okay, need to find a way around.
Can't be that way, Phelps. You couldn't fit a rat through there.
A one-way mirror on the toilets as well. Jeez. Through the outside then?
This doesn't pertain to the case.
Where then? Out back? Interesting. Secret camera room. Well, there's the camera. Toilet.
I wonder if they saw this, how many budding starlets would still get on the bus to come to Hollywood.
I'm stuck. Ah, okay. There we go.
Jungle Drums, 8th and Francisco. Attention, Mark Bishop.
16mm. The music is still going, so there's probably still something I'm supposed to notice. Okay, this is the same.
So this is where you sprang from.
Still more. Dope floods streets. Cops chase war surplus contraband.
Listen, I have to call you back.
I feel
Got
like
some
I've
business
seen
here.
this
Sit
face
down,
somewhere in a movie or something. Like this actor, I know his face.
What would you like to drink?
Scotch.
Well, this one too.
I hear you're back at school learning to be a doctor, kid.
Yes. That's right, Mr.
So
Cohen.
you want to be a doctor and a dope peddler.
He plays in Lost. He's one of the DARPA initiative in the 1970s.
Do we have a problem, Mr. Cohen?
We might have. Yeah. Selling your dope to my boy Lenny looked like a good move, but Lenny has been supplying.
They tie him up and put him in a closet even at some point, as I recall.
Town aren't used to the juice without a little of the middleman.
Jim Sawyer does.
Lenny promised that wouldn't happen, Mr. Cohen. And Lenny works for you.
What can I say about Lenny? Let me think. Oh yeah, he's a putz. And he's lazy, and he's greedy, but he's my wife's brother. How can you make a cake with those ingredients, huh? Jeez.
So how is that my problem, Mr. Cohen?
Well, kid, the only way we're going to be able to make this work is to do some repackaging. We need to get the dope out of those dinky little cardboard boxes and...
Surrettes.
Yeah, Surrettes. Right. We can put it into a big vat so we can water it down a little bit.
I won't bore you with the chemistry, but it doesn't work that way. You're likely to kill even more people.
Okay, listen. We want to buy you out, kid. I'll offer you 50 grand. Hey. Hey! You don't like my offer?
Face of the guy on the right looks familiar too.
The Sheldon kid? I think I want him dead.
There's always going to be a bit of loading there, I suppose, because it has to load in another location to play out that real-time cinematic there, and then it needs to load back in the place where the game is taking place, otherwise. Hmm. Is there anything I didn't notice yet? Mm-hmm.
It doesn't appear to be connected.
I feel like I've checked everything already.
I don't think so. Cowboy hat. Optimistic, Cole.
What, is there something here that I have not noticed yet? What, the one that's not painted? The music is still going. Alright then, let's check in here again. Ah, this. Mark Bishop, Jessica Hamilton. Yeah, that's relevant.
So what happened to the film of Hamilton's screen test?
Still in the machine, perhaps. Ah. Okay, well, there's the music cue I was hoping for. Now, let's get back in. Association with Bishop. Whereabouts of Bishop?
You ever do any work for Mark Bishop?
Mainly do work for the studios. RKO, Republic, Warner Brothers. So yeah, when Bishop is doing work for a studio, yes.
When did you last see him?
Now I'm doing work for his next picture. Still pre-production though. Haven't seen him around here in a while.
The empty film canister. Yeah. He was here just yesterday.
I know you're lying, Hopgood.
It makes sense, right?
Exactly
Doesn't it?
What he was doing and what he left lying around afterwards.
You come in here without a warrant and now you start throwing your weight around?
I can't wrap around the list.
A 15-year-old girl told me how she was drugged and molested at a casting house. I found the chloral hydrate in your drinks cabinet. You give me something or I will break your fucking jaw.
Bishop was here with June Ballard and the girl. A lot of producers and directors use this place. I'm not responsible for
yeah, I'm sure. Whereabouts of Bishop?
McAfee's men are looking for Bishop. We need to find him first. Any idea where he might have gone to ground?
If he really tried to kill McAfee's wife, my advice to him would be to leave town.
So he knows something. Why would you give him that advice? You know how dangerous these guys are. You know more. Tell us more. No? No, that's not...
Warning you, Hopgood. If you give something to McAfee and we find out about it...
Wind it back a notch, tough guy. I'm telling you, I don't know where he is.
What's the deal with you and June Ballard?
Look, buddy, I make props. I hardly ever meet the talent unless it's something tailor-made for them, like a sword or something.
Prop shrunken head molds.
You and Ballard are blackmailing Bishop. That's why he cracked.
You got nothing on me. My hands are clean on this.
The prop shrunken head, no? Come on! He's linked to this thing!
That's all for now, Hopgood.
It's obvious.
Phelps. Roy Earl, advice. Hold on a moment. This is clearly a vice case. You've been roughing up my informant?
Hopgood is a vice informer?
Yes, he is, Phelps, and a very important one. Look at that mug. Have you been upsetting these two officers, Marlin?
So we just drop it?
You do if you know what's good for you. You need to catch the movie producer before an angry husband does, from what I'm hearing.
I'll be making a full report to the captain, Detective.
You do that, kid. We're all very impressed with you.
Let it slide, Cole. Let's get out of here.
Detectives.
Johnny Goldberg. You work for Mickey C.
That's right, detectives.
You wouldn't happen to know the guys who roughed up Mrs. Bishop earlier today by any chance?
No, not us. We don't do that kind of thing. It's the husband we'd like to talk to.
This is a police matter. You don't want to be taken in for obstruction of justice, do you, boys?
You could try the obstruction rap, but it won't stick. We can beat that.
You've had your 10 cents worth, gentlemen.
Bishop knows how the world works. Mrs. McAfee...
The guy from Vice shows up, and these guys show up at the exact same time. Does that seem a bit weird?
Tries to rub out Mrs. McAfee. Naturally, Guy is going to get upset.
What made you think Bishop would be here?
We figure he might be planning a little accident for Hopgood, too. Those two guys have got some unfinished business. You let us know if you find Bishop. Guy McAfee can be a very generous man.
I'm only going to warn you once, gentlemen. Stay out of this. This is a police matter. We will be bringing Mark Bishop into custody.
At least he's polite. Kind of dumb, but polite.
But I'm a lot less polite, you smug son of a bitch. So let me put it in ruder terms that even a pair of blockheads like you might understand. The only reason that you don't have bars on your windows already is because you're small fry. And we don't waste our time on small fry. You stay away from Bishop, and you stay away from me. Is that clear enough for you, asshole? Now run along back to your boss so we can pat you on the head and tell you what good boys you are.
Hey!
I don't think they like your little cutscene.
Shoot the wheels!
Lay into his wheel arches. Come on. They really don't want anybody getting to Bishop before they do. I can't take the shot from here, Cole. Enough games, Phelps. Take this guy out.
Well, they're out from what I can see. What? Oh, what? Investigate movie set. All right then.
Make a move. We'll sit ducks here.
Use the notebook to set your next destination.
Let's see him chase us now. Onto the movie set, Phelps. Let's roll.
Oh, Christ. They say working traffic is like watching paint dry.
You know how to piss people off.
Hey, they're prepared to gun down cops in broad daylight. McCaffrey really means business.
Seems like we're the only ones who want Bishop alive.
I have a good mind just to let him go work on the son of a bitch. I'm about done putting my life on the line to protect some child molester.
That's our job, unfortunately. They don't get to dole out the justice.
Jungle Drums sets, 5:30 p.m.
There's the slippery bastard now.
No. God damn it!
Mark Bishop, stop! LAPD! Get him, Phelps. I'll cover the exit. 11K calling KGPL, requesting assistance at 8 and
Okay, there he is.
abandoned movie set. My partner is pursuing suspect on foot. Code 3. We're trying to help you, Bishop. This is all a big mistake.
Come on, damn it.
Boy, your choice. I didn't do anything.
I didn't do anything. Woohoo! Ouch. Damn it, where did he... Ah, okay. Come on, man.
Don't make this any harder on yourself, Bishop. $2! He's blackmailing me. Hands in the air, Bishop. Move another inch and you're dead.
I wish I was allowed to shoot him.
Mark Bishop, you're under arrest for the attempted murder of June Ballard and the rape and attempted murder of Jessica Hamilton.
All right, I'll come quietly. Just don't kill me. If you found me, then McAfee's goons will too.
Hey, I think...
We need to get out of here.
I think he's from Lost too. The...
You stay close. Any
The
tricks, and I'll
high
save
school
McAfee's voice
science
trouble.
teacher or something.
Follow
No,
me.
he looks like
I know
him.
another way out of this place.
This is Mark Bishop, isn't it? I'm gonna look up the actor. Okay, hold on. L.A. Noire. Mark Bishop. If it's not him, it looks like him. Yeah, that's him. Daniel Roebuck or something. Yeah. Huh. Well, there we go. Yeah, that's him. Okay. Well, that's a second actor from Lost then.
Christ, detective, they're trying to kill me.
Last chance to back the hell down.
Come on.
It's this way.
McAfee doesn't make the rules. You hear me?
My God, they're everywhere.
This one's dead.
There's no way out of here. I thought you said you knew where you were going.
We have to jump for it.
Find some cover!
Hey, my hat.
And it's the electric chair.
This way.
LAPD, you're making a big mistake. Hit him for this shit.
Okay, there's another shooting me, but I can't see him. Ah, yeah, up there.
Really the best McAfee's got?
Come on! I've got my aim right on him.
It's worse than a war zone.
They're too far away, is what?
For the love of God, how many are there?
And from here, can I get this one now? Can't make the shot from here, okay. There's another guy.
I don't want to die here.
Well, I got this one.
I'll kill every last one of you if I have to. It's all balance now.
Okay, this one's dead.
There's an army of them. We're done for.
The sector there. There's a ladder leading to the ground.
Get out of there. Okay.
I should have known that bitch was trouble.
Is this my partner down there?
This way!
Get him over here, I'll cover you! Come on, the cavalry's here!
Come on, let's keep moving.
Those barrels on the base.
Stay down. Let's go.
They shot him! Ah, yeah, there's one up there. That's what I should have done in the first place. To get rid of all of them at once.
Follow me. We need to get him to the car.
Yo, you come in or not?
All right, let's go. Now.
Weapons on the ground now.
And then there's another guy that seems to be higher up.
Shoot those sons of bitches. Bishop, that's enough.
Oh, that was the last one, wasn't it? Ooh.
Get him to the car. I can cover you from here. You're almost there.
Come on!
But no, get out of cover.
How long do you think you can hold out?
I'm gonna put holes in you, asshole.
Two more? Where are they? Behind that car? Oh, that's a cop. Where are they? Oh, okay, there's one. Well, okay, my colleagues got him before I could.
Now this is what I call a result. Mark Bishop, erstwhile film producer and all-around piece of shit, catches a fast ticket to Quentin for statch rape and attempted murder, so he gets to spend the next 15 years playing sissy instead of sticking it to little girls. That is justice with a capital J, Detective Phelps. Developed such a reputation, I'm not going to be able to hold on to you any longer. You're getting promoted. Go on, get your new assignment. It was good working with you, son.
Phelps, Bukowski, this your work?
Can I help you, Detective?
Sorry, Cap. Didn't see you there.
Yeah, I'll bet you did. This is a traffic case. You need something?
I'm here to buy a drink for the 2 LAPD traffic cops who broke the back of Guy McAfee's private army. You don't have a problem with that, do you, Captain?
Go right ahead.
Get in. I'm buying.
Blue Room Jazz Club.
You'll like this place. A lot of movie people hang out here. You like jazz, Cole? The hopheads love it.
Sure, I guess.
Big bands and swing I can understand, but this bebop palaver? How are you supposed to dance to that? This is Phelps, Leroy. Be nice to him. You'll like this place. They treat you right.
You like a table, Roy?
What do you think we want to do? Stand at the bar like
I'll
chumps?
get a table ready for you.
Don't look so happy to see me, Alphonse. I might get the wrong impression. Cole, this is Alphonse. He's a French Negro from Africa. Can you beat that?
The Congo.
A pleasure to meet you, Alphonse.
Is Elsa singing tonight?
Yes, she is. She has the next set.
Come on, Cole. You can meet Elsa while they're fixing us a table. You'll like her. She's something else.
Maybe another night, Roy. She's pretty beat up about it.
Get your hands off me. Don't ever tell me what to do or what not to do, Alphonse. You got a nice club here. Don't spoil it.
If you will follow me, detectives. Just through the door.
He was my only real friend, Harlan. We went through it all. Do you realize what he meant to me?
Of course I do.
You have no idea.
Hey, that's the shrink.
You said it was construction work.
It was an industrial accident, Elsa. How can I be held responsible?
Elsa, are you going on?
Louis, for God's sake, he was my best friend. The only man who ever loved me without putting his hands on me.
Hi, Elsa. Here's someone I'd like you to meet. Cole Phelps, war hero and crime
She's
fighter
not in the mood, I think.
extraordinaire.
And why would I want to meet another fascist from the LAPD?
Sorry about this, Cole. What an evening I'm having. First a Negro puts his hands on me, and then this. Who do you think you're talking to, you German junkie whore? Don't you ever forget your place with me again. Do you hear me? Evening, Doc. How's business?
Sanguine. Louis, help me here. I'm gonna have to give her something before her performance.
Blow it off, Cole. These artsy-fartsy types always get a little flighty. Meet Dr. Harlan Fontaine, doctor to the stars. Mr. Fix-It to the mental wreckage of Hollywood.
Basically
So what
drugs
about
her.
that drink, boys.
Well, that was the end of one case. Oh, I got so few questions correct. Dismal. Your actions have earned you a promotion. Bishop takes the fall, but Hobgood could have told you what tipped him over the edge. Promoted, homicide desk. Ah, you're not in Vice yet, I guess. Okay. Vice may be the last part of the game, I think. The Red Lipstick Murder.
All right, gentlemen, take your seats. Let's get this over before lunch. Floyd Rose of the Homicide Squad has decided to take early retirement. We will all miss Floyd and the steely
my new partner.
police work. The department has arranged a wee drink at the Galway Arms to quench the mighty thirst a man gets from 25 years of police work. Floyd's departure leaves a place at the top table, and the chief has seen fit to promote Cole Phelps from burglary to the homicide desk. Stand up, Phelps. Take a chair.
From burglary?
You're in the major leagues now, Sonny. Rusty Galloway, a fine lawman of the old school, will be taking you under his wing. Your first case is the murder of a woman, found last night and bearing all the signs of the werewolf. Get out to the scene, lads.
Completing a desk unlocks the streets of LA, allowing you to patrol the city and attend street crimes. Blah, 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 blah.
You have the address.
It's been all over KGPL. It's off Temple Street, between Belmont and Glendale.
Like the cop who solved the big case and got promoted?
Alright then, we're off.
What happened to Rose?
Parker wants the chief's job. Word is either going to be him or that girl. So they're both clearing the decks.
So where does that leave you, Galloway?
Leaves me saddled with a chump like you, Phelps. I didn't ask for you, and I don't want you, so keep it to yourself. See if you can learn something about seeing how a real cop operates.
What did he mean by the werewolf?
Medallion. The Daily News came out calling him the werewolf killer. The Examiner came up with the Black Dahlia.
You any closer to catching him?
Not a chance. 6 months and hundreds of guys running down leads, and we got nothing.
This car is a bit smoother to control.
No, I don't. 90% of murders are domestic, Phelps. Some guy gets into a beef with his wife, he takes it too far. Be the same. But cutting someone in half and leaving them off the sidewalk, that's a one-off.
Why so many women this year?
Because of the war. You should know that. Guy gets to kill people every day in combat. He comes home, he's expected to take lip from his wife. What do you think's gonna happen?
It's that simple.
Like I said, most of the time...
Let me guess, he's divorced, this guy. I think he is, actually. Oops. I'm not gonna run you over.
Crime scene is just up the dirt road, Detective.
Let's check it out.
How about a scoop for the Examiner, Galloway? You could use some good press.
Another tramp, another message. Is the werewolf back in business, boys?
Do you have a mother, asshole? A sister? How about showing some respect for this poor woman? Let us do our job, and Detective Galloway will give you a statement later.
He's good, Rusty. He even sounds genuine.
That's Phelps, guys. The war hero. Defending the honor of murdered humps.
You're used to it, Phelps. Moving along, guys. You got your pictures, you got your headlines. Now scram.
Oh my.
Patrolman, this your beat?
Yes, sir. Well, part of it. Kids park here, they use it like a lover's lane. It's a working neighborhood. Some trouble, but nothing like this. It's known locally as the Moors.
You were first on the scene?
Yes, detective.
No one's disturbed the body?
No, sir. We cleared out them vulture reporters so Pinker and the coroner could work. They're waiting to talk to you.
Go house to house and see what you come up with.
Okay. Time to look for clues.
Looks like some kind of puzzle or parlor game. The Bomba Club. Why steal a table lighter?
And who makes a lighter that you can lock with rotating stuff like this? Doesn't seem important.
The victim's bag? Looks brand new. Can't be the one used on the
Classic
body.
Carmine. What, nothing else? Did he write on her body using lipstick? Actually? Footprints and tire marks. Looks like someone made a mold of one of those footprints already.
What can you tell me about the shoe print?
Size 8.
Men's size 8s. Pinker lifted impressions for me to compare back to the lab.
Well, the body now. Press Y to talk.
Has the scene been secured?
Patrolman Houlihan saw to it. The victim's personal effects are still where they fell.
Cause of death?
Could be the head injuries. She has been badly stomped. The cuts look superficial. I'll know for sure in an hour.
Fuck you, BD. Tex. There's a shoe print on her chest also, I noticed.
What about this wound on the finger?
Something removed. A ring, most likely. I assume it was taken post-mortem.
What about the shoe print? That's relevant, isn't it?
What caused the blunt force injury to the face?
Could be anything from a baseball bat to a lug wrench. I'll have more details after the autopsy.
No. No, okay, well, maybe that's all. Hold on, I'm gonna back out. Ah, yeah, that's the end. That was the last thing to examine.
Like Dahlia, Tex. Your guess is as good as mine. Could be something to it, or it could be the killer's trying to throw you off the scent. Either way, I'll run tests on the lipstick.
Any idea of the time of death?
From the temperature, I'd say after midnight. I'll confirm with you later.
Can we get to the Bomba? A man could die of thirst in a case like this.
Oh yeah, he's a drunk, also. Which car is ours? Okay, yeah, there it is. Because I didn't park it here. Where's the way out? Oh, down there? Where's the way out? That way?
The werewolf?
For my money, copycat.
We can't rule it out. We need to work the evidence.
You'd love that, wouldn't you? A big head to hang on your wall. All of the decade.
Get out of our way, it's an emergency. We need to get to the club. My partner is thirsty.
There's a difference.
Oh, yeah?
I just started working it today.
Okay, Hotshot. What's more likely? Werewolf comes back around, leaving us a known report?
He clearly has a thing for power. Power over women. Why not power over the police department as well?
Okay, you abandon this car.
A guy opens his mouth again after 6 months of stupid. For some opportunist who's been reading about the BD figures, he'll rip off the ammo and get himself a freebie.
That's not totally fantastic.
Well, the Examiner and the Daily News might be good at coming up with a moniker, but they're terrible for the newsroom. There's a reason we didn't get the son of a bitch after the short murder was them, locusts.
Where do you think the werewolf killer is now?
Dead by his own hand, stationed somewhere else with armed forces. San Quentin, another town, another country, who knows? So, Phelps, I understand you want to turn this into a big case, but it doesn't work like that, all right? A case will come and find you. You can't make it something it ain't, understand?
So you don't think the werewolf has continued to operate in the Los Angeles area?
No chance. We would have found it.
Why does it always have to be so far away? Well, I guess it's a pretty big city. Ouch.
Watch it, will you?
Can't you play the music that's on the radio?
Up ahead, you turn left. And left.
I guess we could park here as well. No? Okay, fine. Hold on.
Watch where you're driving, you maniac.
Yeah, but... Okay, now they're more likely to not let me through. Get away! All right.
I think he's a bit of a ganguero.
Gentlemen, what can I get you?
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Were you working here last night?
Yes. How can I help, officer?
You can start with your name.
Garrett Mason.
You're the regular bartender on nights?
I'm a temporary barman. I work for an agency. I fill in at bars across town.
Do you remember a woman who came in here last night? 5'7", about 110 pounds, blonde hair, about 40 years of age.
You mean Celine Henry?
Yes. Do you know anything about her?
I don't. But the owner, Mr. McCall, serves her most nights. Would you like to speak to him?
I would.
He sits at the back of the club. Wears a hibiscus. You can't miss him. Is there anything else?
Fire away, Phelps. I'll stay here. I'm a little parched. Pour me 3 fingers of rye.
I think his head was moving independently of his hat earlier. It was moving his head, but his hat wasn't moving. Hibiscus, you say? This guy?
You going to pay for that?
Detective Phelps, LAPD. We're investigating the murder of Celine Henry. Do you know her?
Celine? Christ. Sure I know her. She and I and Jacob, her husband, we go way back.
She was here last night?
Sure, she's a regular. Celine is
Was a lovely woman.
Suspect seen with victim.
Was Mrs. Henry here with anyone last night?
Not at first. Celine already had quite a head start.
And she attracted attention?
Certainly. A few gentlemen became very enamored with her and her stories. One guy in particular.
Like, again, here, what do you do? He seems to be willingly giving me information right now. It doesn't seem to be withholding anything. Good cop is where I would go. I would just ask, who was this guy? Tell me more about him. Is what I would say. But you can't really steer where he's gonna go, based just on good cop or bad cop or that sort of thing. So.
You know him?
No. He's been in a couple of times.
Did they leave together?
Yes. At around 11. If it helps, I made the guy's license plate.
I think this could be a great help, sir. Thank you.
Okay, gonna have to call it in.
Where's that
Ring stolen from victim.
Mrs. Henry appeared to be missing a ring, torn from her finger, but not her wedding finger.
Celine always wore a red garnet ring on the large side. Larger than life, like Celine herself.
Did she have it a long time?
Sure. Since way back in her flying days.
Did her husband buy it for her?
No, it was before.
It was you, wasn't it? It was you. Well, here I would pressure him into telling him come on, it was you, wasn't it? Or something like that. I would go for bad cop, but with this game, I never know. This is probably not in the evidence. Yeah. Yeah, okay, there we go. Okay, that was right for once.
Okay, I bought it years ago. I carried a torch for Celine in those days. Yes, I always have. But old man never knew about it.
Knowledge of husband.
You know the husband?
Sure I know Jacob. He was in the Corps. He met Celine on a furlough and married her when the war was finished. Put up with a load of shit.
Do you think he killed his wife?
No. No, not in my opinion.
Seems a little nervous. No?
So if it wasn't Jacob, then you probably let her out of here with the guy who killed her. How do you feel about that?
Stow the attitude, will ya? I tried to get onto Jacob. I rang him up. Asked him to come pick her up, like usual. But he refused. She picked some night to push him over the edge. I rang him back around 11:30, but got no answer.
Thanks, Mr. McCall. You've been a big help. One more thing. Would you have an address for Celine?
142 North Union Avenue. God knows I had to send her home in enough cabs to remember that.
Okay. Well, that was 3 out of 3, so that wasn't too bad for me. Compared to the usual. Yeah, but I need to call it in for the license plate number. No?
My stool was just starting to warm up nicely.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How can I help, Detective?
I need a registered owner on a license plate, 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. I'll need to contact the DMV. Shall I relay the details via KGPL?
Please. Thanks for your help.
Okay.
I think he's a bit of a ganguero. What?
Nope. The other door. Yeah, but sorry, partner. My mistake. Henry residence. Oh, come on. Come on, let me out of the... Damn it. Alright, fine, I'll go that way. Oops.
You find the booze helps you get through a working
Oops.
day?
Sorry.
A smart lawyer might use that to throw out anything you collect today.
Smart man might know it's unwise to stand between the patient and his medicine.
As long as you're not falling over, Rusty, I'll let it slide.
That's mighty kind of you, Phelps. You know, you picked the wrong job.
Ah.
Slow and steady, come on.
We owe it to this city to do the best we can in this position. As homicide detectives, that responsibility is
I said
all the
it
more
yesterday, but I don't do good with third-person car driving sequences. I much prefer an interior view.
Hollywood Boulevard after the
Much too
Elizabeth
used to
Short
driving a
murder
car that way in real life.
and the clues that would have led to her killer.
Yeah, well, if only you'd been there, choir boy. Betty Shore to be alive, the Japs would have...
Even in a racing game, I don't like this camera view. Unless it's Mario Kart, I guess I kind of got used to it there.
Detective Galloway. I never claimed to be able to prevent crimes. I only suggested a proficiency in solving them. Guess that's the drink slowing you down.
Oh my God, brother, oh brother.
Okay.
Worse than I could ever have imagined.
But that's where I have to go, though.
16L reports a possible jumper at 8th and Hope, the Methodist Church unit to handle...
Okay, let's go around the block then. Ah, no, never mind. From the mini-map, it appeared to be in that little dead-end alley. But I guess it wasn't. Oops.
Easy.
Seems to be straight ahead. Okay, I missed a turn. Oh, okay. Which house is it? 142? It was. 142? Which house is it? That other side of the road? Okay.
I'll try the back door. Wait here a second. Side window's been jimmied. Looks like somebody's creeped the joint.
He reminds me of an actor too, from the face of that partner guy. But I can't place the name. I can never remember the names, especially if it's not A-list actors, I guess.
Not everything here is going to be relevant.
Hey partner, look. Bottle of champagne. Wanna have a go? Okay, well, this room, let's see, that seems to be everything. Room's been thrashed. What is that?
I doubt it.
It's a hairdryer? Oh, there's a picture there.
Tiffany. The rest of the stuff is junk. Might explain the missing ring.
Maybe that was the one with the what was it? A garnet or something like that, or a ruby? What was it? They said the guy.
Regular Amelia Earhart per day. The ring looks distinctive.
Okay, that was everything here. Kitchen.
Burglar used a pry bar. Why did you kick the door in?
You think I'm gonna climb through a broken window in a $30 suit? You got another thing coming, Buster.
No, not that. It's the bottle I was interested in.
Giving me anything to go on.
If you sober up, you can find me at apartment 2, 1050 Huntley Drive.
Celine and Jacob are obviously having problems. It speaks to motive.
Crime scene evidence still weighs against it being her husband. Jacob could give us something to go on. When my exes drank like this, you'd be feeling the back of my hand.
Call in burglary and get technical services out here. I'll talk to the neighbors.
A shoe.
Don't take all day about it, Phelps. I'll get nasty when I'm thirsty.
Size 9.
Galloway, homicide, badge number 564. Requesting technical services for a suspected 459 at 142 North Union.
There's a key. Ah, okay. Fair enough. Ah.
You said I had to go back, Doctor.
The fires are cathartic. They allow you to confront your past.
You said the house would be empty.
Are you taking the medication?
I think there is an arsonist
You said the
case
house would be
later
empty.
on in the game.
I heard them screaming.
Circumstances were unfortunate. My colleagues had made all the necessary
You
arrangements.
said the house would be empty. You're killing me.
The deaths were unfortunate, but you have dealt with death before. I want you to come to the clinic and we can deal with
You said the house would be empty. How can I find peace?
The music is still going. There must be some clue somewhere that I haven't found yet. Unless the checking the neighbors counts towards that as well. Well, the picture, I already checked it out. I feel like I've checked everything on the inside. Ah, not here, perhaps. But this has nothing to do with the case. Okay, put it back down. Maybe outside. Canvass the neighbors is what they said, no? The music stopped. Okay, not here then. Where was that broken window anyway? Ah, this one? Yeah, but I can't check it from this side though. Ah.
I knew it wasn't safe around here anymore.
LAPD. Are you acquainted with Celine Henry, Miss?
Horgan! Jennifer Horgan. I've known Celine for more than 10 years. Our children grew up together. What's going on, officer?
Did you see Mrs. Henry go out last night?
Well, I'm no busybody, you understand, but Celine had been drinking. And she and poor, long-suffering Jacob had a terrible row. I think Jacob may have given her a black eye. He stormed out and she went back inside.
Did he come back?
No. Celine was listening to music and shouting until she left around 10 p.m. She was very drunk to have been driving. But she is not the sort of person you can stop from doing something when her dander is up. What is this about, officer? Is Celine all right?
I'm afraid Mrs. Henry has been murdered, ma'am.
Murdered? Oh my God. I'm afraid I need to go and sit down.
Marital problems. Well, that's a clue. Yeah, in the house, the music is still going. There is a clue somewhere I haven't found yet. This is annoying. No, you've already looked at that. And where's my partner? He's waiting in the car already? Or by the car?
Let's see what Jacob has to say for himself.
I don't think Jacob is our man, but we should see what he has to say.
Well, I missed a clue. I can't find it, but I can't dwell on it forever.
Jacob Henry had a violent argument with his wife last night. He's looking more and more likely.
For my money, if Rod keeps the house looking like that, she probably deserved it. The skipper says bring him in. Keep the hacks off their backs for a while.
Fine by me.
So it ain't the werewolf killer after all. I see you come to your senses, Cole.
I always said work the evidence. I only stipulated a
Thank you for the follow, Zareth.
As an avenue of investigation, we should leave open. And as far as I'm concerned, it's still...
See an issue with her sitting down on nothing because the seat was occupied by someone smoking and sitting down there? Ah, I didn't check to see what she did. How she behaved. It's up there, up the hill. Almost ran you over. Guy who fell there. Is it this house or the next over? No, it looks like it's the next one over. Okay. Jacob Henry's apartment.
Okay, Phelps, we go in hard. You follow my lead. You Jacob Henry?
Yeah. Who's asking?
LAPD. You're under arrest for the murder of your wife, Celine Henry.
Murder?
Celine...
Save the dramatics
Oh, my
for
God.
RKO, pal. You got bigger problems.
What the hell are you talking about? You come in here, you tell me that Celine is...
Take a seat, Mr.
That
Henry.
she's...
We're gonna have a look around, then we'll talk.
Jesus, I'm sorry.
The alcoholism illness.
This isn't what we're looking
Studying his wife's problem with alcohol.
You think the atmosphere's thick in here? Wait till you try the gas chamber.
Thanks for that. Thanks for the offer. I need you to do something about my wife.
He'll be back in. Sit tight.
Is it...
The oldest problem there is what to do about the old lady.
Baseball bat.
It would take a smarter man than me to connect that.
No, nothing down that way. Yeah, no problem. Shoes. Size 11.
Size 11s.
Yeah, what about the footprints found on the scene of the crime? What size were they? I think it were 9. No? Or do I have that confused with something else? Movements of the victim, last contact with victim, motive for murder. Let's review the evidence maybe before we go. Sort of know what to expect. I know, they were size 8, the shoe prints on the crime scene. Men's shoe, size 8. Club owner McCall reports telephoning Jacob Henry repeatedly on night of murder. This is maybe something that we're gonna have to review with him. Forced entry, female shoe, marital problems.
That's all? You got more in that goddamn book? Spit it
Movements
out.
of victim.
So who could have killed Celine? Where did she go last night, Jacob?
A bar, I suppose. Look, I don't know.
Did the guy at the club said that he answered the phone the first time but not the second time, I believe? So I guess I could accuse him.
You know where she went, Jacob. You're lying. Why would I help you if you keep lying to me?
Look, I'm telling you, I don't know.
Oh yes, you know.
We know she went to the Bomber Club.
The bartender there.
He works for Howard Hughes.
He calls me if things
He's got
are
that
getting out of
badge
hand,
on
and
his
I go and
overalls.
I bring her home.
Not overalls.
He called me last night.
Outfit.
I said no. Phone rang a couple more times after that. I ignored it. I'm gonna have to live with that.
When did you last see your wife, Mr. Henry?
Last night. I went to see her. We talked. Things got a little out of hand. I left.
Well, again, where is this going? We know he went there. We know he hit her. There is more to it than what he's saying. But what if I choose accuse? What is the cop gonna accuse him of? Because they don't let me pick what I want to accuse him of. So.
That's a lie, and you know it. You tailed her, watched her come out of a
I
bar,
didn't want to
and beat her
ask.
to death.
I didn't
Admit
want to
it, Henry.
accuse her of that.
Why would I do that, Detective?
The marital problems? I don't know. No, that's not it. That's not correct.
My wife was a drunk. It was a sickness with her. Doesn't mean I didn't love her. Would you stop loving your wife if she was unwell?
No, I wouldn't. Why did you kill her, Jacob? Things will go better if you come clean about it.
That's a lousy thing to say. I never gave up on my wife.
Well, is that a lie? Ah, yeah, I can back out. Never give up on my wife, he says. Well, that's a lie, because thank you for the offer. Need you to do something about my wife? Is that it, maybe?
I don't believe you, Jacob. I think you didn't have the guts.
Yeah, that's the one. Yeah, that's correct here.
You want to back that up with something, Big Mouth? Huh?
The slip of paper. The death threat note.
The note by the phone suggests you meant her harm.
You want the truth? Truth is, I was sick to death of her. I was trying to have her committed.
We're still going to need you to come downtown, Mr. Henry.
But that helps. I don't think I ever knew that you could back out. I've played this game once before. It's been a while.
Shut your goddamn mouth.
So now you're gonna tell me you loved her? Ah, the DA goes all gooey over remorse, Jacob.
Oh, hey.
This doesn't look good for you, Jacob.
You made me lose my hat.
Call it in and get a squad car dispatched. And check for messages. I'll keep old Slugger here company.
Phone. Phone. Here.
Operator, give me R&I.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need a patrol unit to
Product placement.
suspect back to Central.
There are Kellogg's cornflakes in the back.
Detective. You have a message from the coroner. Do you wish to be put through?
Yes, ma'am.
Carruthers,
It's Phelps.
I've completed the autopsy. Several wounds to the head from
Yeah, I feared it may be too loud before. I lowered it, but I guess I shouldn't have.
So the cause of death was the blunt.
No, the blows to the head surprisingly were not fatal. Death was from hemorrhage and shock from the fractured ribs and multiple injuries caused by the stomping.
Anything else?
He's some kind of sex fiend. The tissues of the anus were bruised about 1/8 of an inch, but no trace of semen in the anus, vagina, or stomach.
Thanks, Doc. Operator, give me R&I. Any word on an owner for that vehicle? License was 2boy8899.
Yes, Detective. The plate belongs to a brown 1936 Pontiac. Registered owner is one Alonzo Mendez of 402 South Fremont Street, apartment 16.
Thanks. Any other messages?
One, Detective. From Captain Donnelly. He wants any and all suspects returned to Central. Interviews to be set
I may
up
be able to
immediately.
set
Got
the
it.
volume
Coming in.
independently for the conversations. I believe I already have. I know it's already maxed out. Okay, yeah, it's just the rest of the volumes is also were also maxed out. So I guess that may drown the voices every now and then. I like the volume of the character voices to be louder than the rest most of the time too, so I can hear them properly.
Alonzo Mendez. Sound like a man who moonlights as the werewolf?
Don't sound like a man I'd let my daughter anywhere near.
You've got a daughter.
Spend enough time drinking, Cole, you'll find yourself with any number of things you don't want when you're sober.
So that's why you never sober up.
Exactly.
Carruthers said she took a real pounding.
Maybe if he had been a little firmer in the beginning, he wouldn't be in this situation now.
I imagine that Neanderthal routine is a big hit with the ladies, Galloway.
Women love me, Phelps. I have no complexity. They know exactly what they're gonna get.
Okay, where are they? Where's the... across the street? Or over there, maybe.
There's America gonna realize.
Apartment 16.
Mendez, apartment 16.
"16 is on the 4th floor. Okay. One more. 16. Oh.
Don't bother knocking, just kick the door in. Take a look around and see what you can find.
Okay. Nothing important.
Maybe. No.
Table? No. Nothing important. Okay, bedroom, maybe? Is it a size 9? No, size 8. But they were a size 8. Yeah, those are at the crime scene. Oh boy.
Consistent with Celine's injuries, and the blood can be typed.
There seems to be a lipstick. Yes.
Brothers could match the color and brand of the body.
Uh-huh.
We have the murder weapon.
Yeah,
Better get Pinker
that
in
ought
here.
to solve the problem.
Why not throw it away?
Put them all behind bars.
Thank your stars you caught a break. Captain Donald will begin to like you.
Hey, what gives? LAPD, you're under arrest.
Do not lose that son of a bitch. I'll go get our wheels.
Mendez, stop right there.
Ah, there he is.
You don't need to do this, Alonzo.
Get in and drive.
Okay, where did he go? Ah, yeah, I can see him.
Hit it.
Yeah.
Clean this asshole off the road.
It's easier when you already know which path he's gonna take. Which right now I don't. Oh yeah, he's getting away. Ah! Can't turn. Can't this thing go faster?
Phelps, you gotta get me closer.
Third chance.
I'll try to shoot out his tires. Wish me luck.
He's not getting anywhere now.
You're under arrest for the murder of Celine Henry. Show me your hands.
Do you have to interrogate him at the police station?
I ain't saying a goddamn thing.
You did a grand job, lads. Phelps, that's quite a way to acquit yourself in your first outing as a homicide investigator. It seems the city has a new and vengeful guardian. Considering the evidence against your suspect and the thoroughness with which a report was compiled, I foresee a safe passage through the courts, and the DA agrees with me. Brutality on a scale such as this deserves retribution. The people and the press of this city demand it.
He's not offering me a drink. Oops. Clues found 19. I guess I didn't miss any, but the music didn't stop playing earlier. Questions correct, only 5 out of 6. CD damage. Yeah, there ought to be a little. The suspect is in the bag, even if you did leave Jacob sweating in central lockup. Yeah, that's true. I never went to interrogate him. I went straight for Mendez's place, and I didn't stop by the police station. I guess. Oh well. It could have been worse. Yeah, I seem to recall it being the case the first time I played too. Hey, that lady, she's the one I had to interrogate for that hit and run incident. The one dancing right there. Whatever her name was. They reused the character model, I guess. Golden Butterfly.
Galloway. Got it, Skipper. Yeah, I'll bring him. He's my partner, after all.
What have we got?
New case. White female dumped in plain sight in the grass at the end of Hill Street. Hacks are all over it. Captain's trying to fend him off.
That sounds awfully similar.
The first rule of police work is make no assumptions until you've seen the evidence. Skipper wants you to have your newspaper face on,
college boy.
I think I know the place where they found the lady. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard. Let's go.
Are you going to release me now? Well, you don't say that, You need me to sign some papers or something? The cop has solved the big case.
All right. Come in, partner. Ah, great. I start my siren, and the best thing they think is best is to just stop and prevent me from leaving.
You did a decent job on the Henry case, Phelps. Not bad for your first time in bat.
Thanks, Rusty.
Don't go getting ahead of yourself. That's one clearance under your belt. Now it's a new day with a new dead lady that needs our attention.
No assumptions until we see the evidence, right?
Right. See, I knew you were a fast learner, Phelps. You might get along after all.
Ah, okay. I went right under it. Well, he said it himself. It overlooks Sunset Boulevard, so there seems to be a path going up the hill here, no? No, that's a dead end. Damn it. Thought it was a shortcut. Alright, fine. Fine. No, that's not quite the way, I think. Or maybe it is. Huh.
Now, boys, you know as much as I do. I'll be holding a press conference once the autopsy has been completed. I have two of my finest investigators on the case. Fresh from bringing down the sword of justice on the crazed sex...
Captain, aren't there similarities between this murder and the murder of Celine Henry? And of Elizabeth Short, for that
So you don't believe there's a crazed sex killer at large preying on women?
Boys, be sensible. We have the greatest police force in all the world, with the greatest scientific investigators at our disposal. How can any killer continue to be that? Be advised. We keep the gas chamber at San Quentin primed for the sons of Cain who continue to believe they can take a life in the city of angels.
Yeah, right. Any new leads in the Dahlia case?
Run along, boys, and let these officers get to work. We have God's work to do here, and it can't be delayed.
What do we have, Captain?
Another woman sacrificed. Speak to Carruthers. I want daily reports, gentlemen.
Detective, I was first on scene.
Hey, it's Alexis Cruz again. The actor.
You find her, Gonzalez?
Not me. Family out for a stroll. I was first reporting.
Can you show me the body?
It's under the pepper tree, this way.
I can't see his face and not think of Stargate. I can't help it. He's gonna be Scara forever for me. I love that he's in this though. We don't see enough of the actor.
Here she is.
Yeah, I need to talk to the coroner.
Similar remote.
The what? The Dahlia? I don't think so.
Celine Henry.
That's a closed case. This is probably another sad sack who lost his temper with a broad who wouldn't put out.
Are you a suspect, Rusty?
Watch your mouth. All I'm saying is we got enough to do without reopening closed cases.
Talk me through it, Mal.
Severely battered, on display. Footprints would indicate that she's
Yep,
been
thank you very much. Thank you for dropping
by.
by.
Footprints would seem to indicate a smallish men's shoe. What size shoe did Mendez wear?
You finished?
No.
Thanks
I'm
for the input too.
At a glance, I would say strangulation was the cause of death. I'll need to do further tests for semen.
Angry boyfriend. If they were married, they'd be at home. Not humping out here in Lover's Lane.
You mind if I examine the body?
Be my guest.
Again, shoe prints on the chest, just like the other body. Even though they didn't remark on it last time.
Looks like she was tied up.
It does at first, but that would leave a mark on her other wrist, too. I think her watch might have been torn off.
What's this mark? A cut on a finger.
Fourth finger, left hand. A wedding or engagement ring. Violently removed.
Missing jewelry, just like Celine Henry.
The stomping angle in the Henry case, was it reported in the press?
Sure was. Every detail a copycat would want was there in the story.
Those journalists certainly aren't helping. Sort out the truth from false assumptions. The face. The marks on the throat.
Ligature mark is very
distinctive.
Rope pattern.
I'll do some comparisons back at the lab and get back to you. Another day, another dollar.
Okay, any more evidence? Handbag. Found a few feet from the body, just like the case of Celine Henry. Deirdre Muller. What's that? Parent.
Oh, we have a name. Can you run Deirdre Muller by R&I?
And that's a
Back in a
badge.
second.
Thank you, Scara.
If the motive was robbery, why not take the money?
Detectives, R&I says that Deirdre Mahler of 130 North Bonnie Bray was reported missing this morning by her husband, Hugo Mahler.
What'd I tell you? Let's grab the husband, take him downtown, and work him over. Can have this wrapped up by lunchtime.
What about not making assumptions and going on the evidence?
I see markers A and C. Where's B? Well, it's not outside the cordoned off area anyway. I mean, it shouldn't be. What was that? No. Not important. No, you're leaving the crime scene. Hold on.
Spoken to
Ah, there it
Carruthers
is. The footprints. Size 8 again? Are they?
You want nice, pretty pictures for your case report? Sure you do.
What, I have
Leave
to
me
talk to
alone.
Carruthers again?
I need to get
Ah,
back
okay,
to
well,
my
we're
phone.
leaving then, I suppose.
Never the same, are they?
Is that Rusty waiting down there? No, it isn't. Or maybe he's in the car already, no? Oh yeah, there he is. Alright. Okay. Let's go. Muller residence.
There still might be some play in the... Calm down.
It's just a trash can. You calm down.
I thought we were on our way to lock up the husband.
If it doesn't work out, then.
Deirdre Muller has suffered enough. More than enough. You shouldn't make disparaging comments about her without even the slightest inkling of what she was like.
She was a woman, wasn't she? No, around about my third divorce, I realized women might not be the pure angels we imagine. You're married, ain't you, Phelps?
Don't make any insinuations about my wife.
Hey, she's a woman. Give me a break.
She's the mother of my children.
You're a father, Cole? But don't tell me your eye don't dare.
This conversation is over.
He's probably, well... It turns out in the end that he's not the worst of your partners, but he certainly comes across as the worst for much of the game anyway. This guy. He's hard to get along with. Kinda wish they told you the remaining distance.
Whoa there!
Whoa there! We're here. Next one? Yeah, this one. No? That's not the one? Ah, yes it is. Okay, they reparked the car in front.
Phelps and Galloway, LAPD. Is your father home?
He'll be home soon. He's been out looking for Mommy.
What's your name, miss?
Michelle Eloise Mahler?
Can we come in?
I suppose so.
Thank you. Could you have a seat for me, Michelle?
She probably doesn't know yet what happened to her mother.
We're gonna have a look around.
New person of interest, Michelle Muller.
He'll be back any moment. Just sit tight.
Don't forget, what's that? Mom's birthday on the 16th?
My partner will explain everything when he gets back.
Someone was washing the dishes.
Don't worry about it.
Not important. Someone was cutting veggies. Bedroom. Ah. Is the ring in there, or is it missing just like the last case? Yeah, it's still missing.
No sign of a wedding ring.
Well, if it was forcibly removed from the victim, makes sense.
Elgin wristwatch. Probably the same one stashed from her body.
Right, okay. What was that? The shoes? Yeah, which size are they? 8? Or bigger? Ah.
Work boots. Size 8.
Just like the footprints at the scene of the crime.
Is this about Mommy? Daddy is trying to find her. Please tell me she's
I wish
okay.
I could.
I'm sorry to have to tell you this, Michelle, but your mother is dead. Do you think you could answer a few questions for us?
Try.
Oh, she's done crying already. Missing watch and rings. Age 15.
Some of your mother's jewelry was missing. Can you describe her things?
Ring, a watch. I never paid much attention
I
to
don't
that
think
stuff.
that's true.
You seem reluctant to talk about her jewelry.
It's a touchy subject with Daddy. He thought she wasted too much money on her appearance.
Okay, well, I was supposed to be a good cop here, I guess, and not a bad cop. Okay. That's a fail. Last contact with the victim.
When did you last see your mother?
Yesterday afternoon, I went to a dance at Belmont High. Mommy was supposed to pick me up, but she didn't show.
So what did you do then?
I was upset. Daddy came instead.
Is there something else she's not telling? That's wrong again. Damn it.
Did he come and get you?
She was hiding something.
Some boys offered me a ride home, but that's not the right thing to do.
So you were hanging around the school for quite a while. What happened with your father?
I don't know. I called and finally he answered. He came straight away then.
Your mom and dad are happily married?
What are you saying? Of course they are.
Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer on night of murder. But I've got nothing to go about, but I think she may be not telling the whole truth here. Okay, well, this was the right choice.
Michelle. Did your father ever hit your mother?
Just the once. She said she would leave him if he ever did it again. He bought her a brooch pin to make up for it. And he always wore her golden butterfly.
I know this is a tough time for you, Michelle, but you should really try and help the police.
There's the dad.
Hey!
Him too, his face. I recognize the actor playing him.
I'll talk to the police.
Daddy, Mommy is gone.
Go to your room, young lady. She's not even out of school. You can't come in here interrogating her like she's
Your
some
wife
kind
was
of...
found murdered this morning.
Found? What? But she only...
We have some questions that we would like to ask you.
Sure, yeah. Yeah, I'll do my best.
Hugo Muller. I want to know who's the actor playing him. Greg Grunberg. Where have I seen him play before? He plays in Alias, the ABC series. And in Heroes. Yeah, I remember him from Heroes. And is Temmin Snap Wexley in the Star Wars sequel trilogy. Okay. But yeah, I've seen him in multiple other things on TV and the big screen, I guess, before. Footprints at the crime scene.
Please, if that's all, please just leave.
What size shoe do you wear, Mr. Muller?
Why do you ask?
It's routine, sir. Simple process of elimination.
9s, I think.
That's a lie, isn't it? Men's work boots, size 8. That's what I found in the room, right?
Why are you lying to me, Mr. Muller?
Why would I lie to you at a time like this?
That's funny. The work boots we found here are size 8s. Why lie about
They were
it?
very
You've got nothing
large,
to hide.
size 8s.
Because
it happens.
I always get teased about the size of my feet. You know, small feet, small...
Always been true in mine.
So you were here all night. You stayed in while your wife went out to pick up your daughter?
Yes, that's correct.
You've been here all night.
You should come clean if you're having an affair, or if there's something going on.
I told you I was here. What you saying?
Your daughter called home and there was no one. Michelle Muller reports calling home repeatedly with no answer on night of murder. Yeah, there we go.
So why did you take so long to answer the phone when your daughter called?
Okay, I went out for a while. I was driving around. It's my way of relaxing.
Missing persons report.
You phoned in a missing persons report this morning?
Yeah, that's right. My wife didn't come home last night. She left around 9:30. Michelle was out at dance. She called me to let me know that Deidre didn't turn up.
She called to let you know, but she said that nobody answered there. Didn't she?
And you didn't report that she was missing till this morning? That's very unusual, Mr. Muller. Not to mention suspicious.
Look, I was annoyed with her. That's why I was waiting for her to come home. Why, you telling me something different?
Is it something to do with the butterfly brooch?
Looks like I made a mistake.
No, let me listen to it again. No, crap. They don't let you listen to it again a second time.
You're off the hook, for now.
Okay, there we go. That was the right pick.
Bars, nightclubs?
No. What are you suggesting? You suggesting my wife's loose? Now is not the time for you to be pushing me, mister.
Your daughter said you were having an argument.
We argued about who would pick up Michelle. I worked a full day. I wanted to come home, put my feet up.
Your wife went to pick up Michelle?
Yes.
But that's not what the daughter said. We know that to not be true.
What happened, Hugo? You got any theories? Because we're starting to like you for this.
The car park by the school is kind of dark. Maybe somebody jumped her there. Did you try the parking lot?
Okay, well, that was the wrong pick.
Your wife was beaten and then strangled. In your case, you have no alibi and a history of violence towards your wife.
That's not true, god damn it.
The story of the brooch now.
It is true, Hugo. You're a violent man. You try to keep a lid on it at home, but sometimes you lost control. Your daughter and your wife were scared of you.
You don't know anything about me.
The butterfly brooch.
I know about the golden butterfly, Hugo, and how you bought your wife off the last time you heard her.
She liked to spend money, all right? Dresses, jewelry, her hair. It drove me goddamn crazy. Do I look like a Rockefeller?
Nobody likes a cheapskate, Hugo.
Getting hostile with us is a very bad idea, Hugo.
I'm no murderer.
Make some arrangements for your daughter, and then present yourself to Central Station for questioning.
You gotta be kidding me, Phelps. Put the cuffs on him.
This is an outrage. I didn't kill my wife.
Your daughter is in the next room, Muller, so I'm giving you a break. Don't make me change my mind, and don't make me come looking for you.
We should go back in there and bust his ass.
1, we need to break his alibi. Check phone records, canvass the neighbors. 2, we have motive of domestic violence, which probably goes for half the men in L.A. 3, we have no evidence tying him to the crime scene.
Ah.
Hello, detective.
I've seen everything. From behind my curtains.
Yes, ma'am.
I heard the
She looks the
terrible
type.
news over the radio.
And you can help us with our inquiries?
Yes, sir. They had a row last night. I heard Mrs. Muller screaming.
Did you see Mrs. Muller come home late last night at all?
No, not at all. I did see Mr. Muller put something in the incinerator earlier this morning, though.
I told you he was our guy. Now let's get this bum downtown and into a cell.
Look, there he is now.
What's he burning? What's he burning?
Step away from the incinerator. Don't let him get away.
Okay, but no shooting. We need this guy to make the case.
Lock him up and throw away the key.
There. Didn't get to run far. Was burning shoes? Size 8. Blood on the sole.
I can explain the blood.
Get him booked in at Central, officer. Then put him in an interview room. We'll be speaking with him later. And inform the captain.
Yes, sir, Detective.
Is there someone you can call, miss?
I don't want home and
You need somewhere to stay, Michelle. You have other family? Grandparents? Aunts or uncle?
call Aunt Helen, but she lives in Bakersfield and
Call her. We're gonna get someone down here from Juvenile Hall to talk to you in the meantime.
Poor
We gotta
girl.
get some uniforms down here, clean up, take care of the kid.
What? I need to call some about something?
Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
I need an address on a Belmont High School.
Galloway, homicide
Checking for you,
division, badge
Detective.
number 564.
Go ahead, Detective.
Belmont High.
Did we get Ray Pinker?
Too many things speaking at the same time. It's annoying.
130 North Bonnie Bray Street. Send someone down from Juvenile Hall to look after a young lady.
Roger, 11K.
That's not my car.
Inform Detective Phelps that the coroner has a report waiting at the police morgue downtown when he's available.
Got it, KGPL.
Well, let's go down to the morgue. Maybe some new valuable clues.
I'm surprised, you know. I didn't make the husband for it.
Always make the husband, fellas. 9 times out of 10, it's the closest person to the Vic who does the deed. God knows I've wanted to kill some wives in my day.
Lex parsimoniae.
What?
The law of parsimony. Occam's razor. The simplest explanation is most likely the correct one.
You know, you could have said that without getting all liturgical on me.
I'll try to dumb things down from now on.
Appreciate it. And try this one on the side.
Rusty's razor, yeah.
How's that go?
You blame the guy that's banging her.
Ah, of course. The famous Lex ignoramus.
Closes cases, Cole. Puts a lot of people away, that one.
Yeah, right. All you have to care about is closing cases. Doesn't matter if it's the right guy you put behind bars or sent to the gas chamber. As long as the case gets closed.
To KGPL. We'll take the 288. Go ahead with the further.
And your paycheck falls at the end of the month.
This officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive. Officer needs help. Bank of America, 7th and Olive.
Puts bread on the table and booze in the fridge. Is that right, Rusty? Okay, where are we going there? Oops. Alright, yeah, let's make that detour then. No choice. But no! It's a good car, made in America. Oops, that's the wrong parking lot. Okay, I can't drive, alright. Where do I park? Ah, okay, there. Is that...
Phelps, Rusty, thanks for coming.
Can you blood type the shoes that we bagged and see if they're a match?
Sure. It'll all be in the report, but I'm assuming you want the details now?
Please. Cause of death is strangulation?
Correct. Take a look at the samples on the bench.
Well, if I had to guess, the right one is the third one. No?
What are the normal uses for that kind of rope?
On boats, mooring lines.
Correct. Although Ray says that they're sometimes used as bell ropes in churches.
But this is correct, isn't it? It's none of the other types. Doesn't look like it. No, that was the correct one. Yeah.
So are we looking for
the first one was the correct guess.
Well, in my experience, sailors seem to have the greater libido.
Was Mrs. Muller criminally attacked?
No external or internal traces of semen.
Thanks, Mal. Anything else comes up, you let us know.
What should I call? There's a phone. Where's the phone? Ah, there.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. A green 1946 coupe, registered to Mrs. Hugo Muller, has been found in the parking lot adjoining the Belmont High School in
So that's the next destination.
Captain Donnelly wants you to head down there immediately to take the school janitor's...
Yeah, but I'll do that tomorrow, though. I will hand it here for today. Well, I'm gonna move there because that's gonna trigger an auto save since this game doesn't let me save automatically. But that's where I'll stop for today. So let's get our car. Set the destination. Okay. Because now that I know that it only does a quick save after you get to a new location, I may as well do it this time, so I don't have to redo the same thing tomorrow like I had to at the start of the stream.
Not exactly the happiest of places, the coroner's office.
Carruthers is a good man, professional, diligent. If you're working with a pro, it's easy to overlook the grim realities of a place like that.
Funny job, that, the coroner's.
How so?
You know, you don't want them enjoying their work too much. The wrong kind of man can get awfully lonely rattling around a joint full of corpses.
Rusty, that's like something out of the pulps.
You been reading the same ones as me?
I thought you were usually too drunk to get through a magazine.
You know, if I close one eye and squint, you can just about make out the print.
Okay, let's go down that way. Turn right here.
The 211 is shots fired, 410 South Flower Street. Units that can handle code 3, identify.
Well, they're moving aside at least. That's nice. Damn palm trees. All right. Okay, it should save automatically here, I think. Loading, it says. Belmont High School. 6:09 p.m.
This is the car?
Yes, sir, Detective.
Have you looked it over?
Superficially. I was told to wait for you guys.
Thanks. We'll take it from here. What time did you see the person park the car?
Late last night.
Doesn't seem
School
to
social,
save
maybe
anything
1
right
a.m.
now.
I've been keeping a good eye out lately. We've had problems with the child molester.
This was the same man?
I don't know, sir. I mean, I'd like to say yes, but truth is, it was pretty dark.
All right. Tell me about this man you've been having trouble with.
He hangs near the playground, tries to befriend the children. He was around here last night before the dance.
Is he violent?
Yes, sir, I would say so, yes. Here's the son of a bitch now. Hey, you!
Yeah, I'll do that tomorrow. I think it should have saved when I got there, though. So we'll do that tomorrow. I'll chase the guy. But thanks for watching, then. I'll be leaving you to it for the rest of the evening. And tomorrow will be part 3 of this game, then. See ya, take care, and enjoy yourselves for the rest of the night. Bye-bye.